Hello everyone. My name is Marek Masiak, and I'm a member of the Warsaw team, a student cluster competition team this year we marked our 4th anniversary. So we have quite a history in terms of like the competitions and stuff. But as a fun fact, most of our team, actually five members of our team had to be replaced in a way because they graduated, because as you probably know, the student cluster competitions allow only undergraduate students to take part in the competitions. And because they graduated, were not allowed to take part in the competitions anymore. So we were, in a way, a brand new team. The competition was a challenge, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna admit that we have learned a great deal of things, and a challenge like that allows you to learn, to grow, and to basically get some knowledge for the future. Yeah, so that's my forward, if that's okay. Right, so I've introduced myself. My name is Marek Masiak. I'm a first-year computer science student at the University College London. And together with me, there is Pawel Pawlowski.
So I am a second year at University of Warsaw, and my general interest is like software engineering and reverse engineering. So I have been mainly working on the benchmarks and infrastructure part on this competition. And I am going to hide that we run into quite a bit of unexpected issues during the competition, which we definitely learned a lot from, but it was quite a problem because we had issues with GPU clusters, and this delayed us quite a bit in the start. We also set up a lot of nice things that we were using during the competition for managing costs. For example, we had a cluster overview of every cluster and how much it costs. So we are really happy with some of the preparations we have done, but we also run into unexpected issues that we hope that we will be able to avoid in the future.
Yes, that's right. We had a number of technical issues, but well, an issue is something to learn from, right? Together on our team, there were also a couple of people. Everyone studies at the University of Warsaw except for me. And we had a range of either first year or second year students. Actually, there were only 2 first year students, and 4 of us were second year students. We study computer science, but we have interests ranging from basically cognitive science to reverse engineering and languages and sociology and stuff like that. Right, so we have a broad range of interests. Right, our institution, like the institution that supports us, that guides us, and that provides us with insights into HPC, is the Interdisciplinary Center for Mathematical and Computational Modeling at the University of Warsaw. Which is the reason why most of us come from the University of Warsaw. There is a few people who I would like to name in particular, who have provided us with amazing levels of help that basically we could rely on any hour of the day. Right, so the first and foremost, that would be Mr. Marcin Semeniuk, who provided us with enormous levels of technical support that helped basically to guide us through the unknown deep waters of cloud computing. Also, Mr. Maciej Spindler, who helped us with preparing for the software part, and apart from Maciej Spindler and Marcin Semeniuk, there is also Michał Hermanowicz, who helped us out in terms of like the science behind Chromax. And the director of the institute of the ICM at the University of Warsaw, who basically created the team and made all of this happen. Right. So Dr. Marek Michalewicz. So these are the people who made it possible for us to take part in this competition on this end. And obviously, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude to the organizers of this year's student cluster competition for doing all the best work that under such circumstances could be done. Pawel?
Yes, I would also like to thank everyone from the university who have been preparing, who has helped us prepare for the competition, because it was definitely really hard, and they have spent a great deal of time helping us out to learn all the new things, which was especially hard considering that it was our first time and there were basically no people who had taken part in the previous competition in our team. I would especially like to thank Marcin Semeniuk, who has helped me to learn a lot of things related to supercomputing, like the technical aspects and the setup of clusters and running benchmarks. So this was really appreciated and helped us a lot.
In order to get into like those competitions, I think the most important thing is to just take a task and just try to break it down into as many small pieces as you can. So for instance, say that you have a task that uses MPI. Okay, how does MPI work? Okay, what types of the implementations can I use? Okay, for instance, OpenMPI, HPCX, which is OpenMPI, Intel MPI, and stuff like that. And then understand, okay, is it only using MPI? No, it's also using OpenMP. Okay, so how the two things connect? Is it only using those two types of things? No, it's also using, for instance, GPU. So like just break it down and try to find out as much as you can about them. And yeah, that might be a way to go.
I think that also finding people who has been taking part in those competitions in the past and asking them out could be very helpful, because there is a lot of things that can be learned from for example, us or other people who has been in those competitions. And there's also a lot of people at many universities or other institutions who can like lend clusters out and let you test stuff, and that is really helpful, because without that it's really hard to like actually test what you are doing. So reaching out people who have been in those competitions and are at like educational institutions could be also very helpful.
Yes, that's a very, very, very good point.